My name is Jacqueline Bush, and I am an editorial and celebrity hairstylist. My clientele has included Faith Hill, Mark Ruffalo, Terrence Howard, Gwyneth Paltrow, Jane Krakowski. I want to be able to show you that hair isn't as intimidating or as hard as you think it is, and I want you to be able to have fun with it and do what your vision is with your hair. So I'm going to show you how to braid hair correctly. Now, there are a couple of things that you need to know, and if you know these essential tips, you're going to be good to go, and braiding is going to be a piece of cake for you. The first thing is hair texture. What you don't want when braiding the hair is having the hair be too soft, because if it's too soft, too silky, it's just going to slip right out of the braid. If you decide to start with the hair wet, that's great. That's going to give a lot of hold already. You can put, as the hair is wet, you can just put a little product in before. Or if your hair is dry, as Monica's is, and just in the middle of the day you want to start your braid, you can put a little hairspray. You can see how even that just made it a lot more controlled. Now the hair has a little more grip. So when I go through, the hair is going to kind of naturally stay in the braid. The next thing you want to do is, if you have really short pieces, you can still get it in a braid. And the way to do that is, when you have your sections, you can twist the section. Just twist it, and that's just going to give you a little more hold in there. Now the next thing, which is what I really want you guys to learn, it's the eye. So with Monica, I've decided to braid her hair dry. I did a really quick braid, so it's not about precision, and that's part of it. So when Monica looks in the mirror, she has this here. All right, well, we want to fix that. So if I'm looking in the mirror and I see that this happens, what I need to do is actually go back and braid it a little bit closer to the scalp, because what I did was I held it up too much. So I'm going back and braiding closer to the scalp. Now Monica has a braid in. What's the front of the hair doing? This is the other part of the eye. I like to pull it out a little bit. That's what's keeping it a little undone. If it looks messy here and neater here, then it doesn't blend. And for her, she has an undone texture, so you just want to blend it. And you can do that at home, you know? All you have to do is say, what do I have going on? If your hair is very sleek, very straight, if you've done your braid very precise, you want to spray the hairspray on. Spray it on, sleek it out. Depends on what kind of look you're going for. And the last thing would be, how do you secure the braid? I decided to secure her braid because it wasn't very big, just with a little bobby pin. I'd put 2 in just to make sure it's safe and secure. You can either pin it in the hair, you can take a little rubber band. They have clear ones, little tiny elastics. I tend to use those instead of the bigger guys because you don't want people to see that. So that's how you braid hair correctly.